Good morning, Garrett here from Classical Rebellion, and here's your quote for today. To send light into the darkness of men's hearts, such is the duty of the artist. Robert Schumann. This is a noble calling, but what about those of us who aren't artists? Our responsibility is to let the light into the darkest resources of our hearts. Our responsibility is to cultivate ourselves in order to receive the light. How is that done? My first recommendation is to subscribe to Classical Rebellion and turn on notifications. If we start interacting with art just a little bit every day, our capacity to allow light into our hearts will increase. Whenever this idea of just a little bit every day comes up, we need to remember that for some of us, that is almost impossible. If your parents had to nag you to brush your teeth, or make your bed, or clean up your room, your personality resists just a little bit every day. That's a big part of what we're doing with this exploration. You can come to Classical Rebellion and receive your little bit every day. As we listen to a piece of great music and look, however briefly, at a great piece of art every day, our bandwidth to absorb the light of the arts grows. This is the primary function of interacting with the arts. They make our lives better. The temptation is to think that the arts are valuable because of the skills involved to produce them. That is one sure indicator of value, but the primary value of art is that it makes our lives more livable. Art and music open us up to a more profound experience of life. They provide context to the human condition. They can inspire us to move beyond our basic needs and addictions. As a side note, the term the human condition is often used as if we all understand exactly what that means. In a nutshell, it means we know we're going to die. We are aware that our actions or lack of action today will either curse or bless us tomorrow. The arts bring light. If a piece of creativity does not bring light, it is something other than art. A creative piece could be a legitimate expression of human suffering, but an expression that leaves us with only suffering is meaningless. We know how to suffer. We look to art to provide some light to guide us through our suffering. The piece of music for this quote is Schumann's Requiem für Mignon. Mignon was a character in Goethe's novel Wilhelm Meister's Apprenticeship. The character of Mignon is a 13-year-old Italian girl whom Wilhelm rescues from the carnival. Mignon became something of an icon for romantics such as Schumann. Mignon Desires Her Fatherland is a painting by French-Dutch artist Ari Scheffer from 1836. We can see the orphan Mignon considering the life which was taken from her when she was abducted by the carnival operators. Okay, that's it for today. Open your heart just a little bit to let in a little more light, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for staying all the way to the end. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. You can also visit our website, classicalrebellion.com. And remember, the number one thing you can do right this very moment to support classical music and the high arts is share your love of the art form with others.